Well, you're probably watching the video because you think this is a finger drumming tutorial. It's not. This video series is about me learning to be a better finger drummer. I'm not really good, but through this documentation and through practice, I'll get good. And meanwhile, we can learn and get better together. So it's kind of a video tutorial, kind of a blog entry or a vlog or whatever this YouTube thing is. And then, you know, it's also, there's other videos to watch here on this channel if you like learning things. But this is about getting better at finger drumming. Let's get started. Okay, the app we're going to start with is called IMPC. It's from Akai and Retronyms, and they made a fantastic little drum machine here. And the new one is coming out on Tuesday. That's just 4 more days. I'm so excited about it, but right now we just use the old one. So, learning to finger drum. Let me show you how I have this set up, and also I want to give credit where credit is due. I'm learning to finger drum from Mad Zach's tutorials on djtechtools.com, and this is kind of his prescribed setup too, where we have a what is this called, a kick drum, where we have a kick drum, we have a up here in this row we have like some shakers and some percussion, and then all the way over here a snare, and then on the inside coming in with a clap. Okay, so the sounds themselves may range, but for this video we're just starting out in the very basics. This is kind of a teaching a lesson for you. It's all kind of also a documentation for me so that I can remember how sucky I used to be, which is right now when you're watching this, when I'm better later, and you know how time travel works, right? Okay, let's do that. So the very basics of finger drumming, start with the bass drum on your thumb, and we're going to control, the thumb is going to be the bass drum, these two fingers are going to be like percussion and cymbals and kind of like auxiliary, and then this guy is going to primarily be the snare. So get used to that. So a basic beat: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Awesome. And that's pretty much it. No, just kidding. Let's do put on the 3 and the 4. We'll put this shaker: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Did I just say 1 and 4? I meant 2 and 4. Did I say 1 and 4? Okay. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1. Can you see my thumb back there? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. If you slow it down a little bit, it's like a dubstep. Oh, but you have to like rock back a little, delayed on the 3 or on the 4. Something like that. Then we'll have the, you can put double tap on the 3, so it's gonna, or sorry, on the 2. So you put a 16th note there, like. So you just kind of throw in a little bit of variation, like, as long as you're hitting, this is number 1 and this is number 3, you're kind of going to be safe. You can kind of mess up in between, you can throw other sounds in between, but the basics, I mean, of this beat anyway, and you know, when I get better I can do better things, but all I got right now, the best tip I have is put this on 1 and this on 3. If you can do that, so okay, another cool one that I just learned is to take the kick drum and throw it in on like the 16th, where we did this, make it go like that, go. Can you see my drum thumb? I'm trying to move it. See, I go. And you can alternate these patterns, right? So I'm just going to go back to the plain vanilla 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. So that gets you set up on this regular beat, and then it surprises you. Surprise! I didn't even mean to do that double snare, but you can do that as well. And sometimes you can like kind of hang like a, what's it called, a fermata? I don't know anyway. But you can hang on the 3. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Oh, see how I came down on the 1 on a shaker accidentally, and it sounded really, really horrible. But if I did that same thing, see that kick on the 1 is really, really important. It kind of grounds us for the rest of this stuff. Now, another thing I've been playing with is the idea of crabbing. Crabbing is like a crab runs across the sand. The name comes from DJing, where you can like quickly hit the crossfade and make a kind of sound. But anyway, you can crab on a pad, and this app, the IMPC, allows you to do multi-touch. So I'm holding this pad down, I can still tap it. So that's multi-touch, which means you can do a really good crab on it. So that's kind of where I am right now. I mean, I'm working a little bit with my left hand to put like the ambient sounds in. So we'll have like this being like the foundational percussions, kind of like the heart and soul of the beat, and then these kind of be like the like some pads and stuff. I'm messing up. Let me turn it a little bit. So I have these on set to hold. If I go into the edit mode, you can see that like this guy is set to hold. So, and all of these are most of them anyway. So if I hold, I'll give it like that really nice long pad. But if I do a see that, like I'm coming down with taking both my index and my thumb, and I'm still hitting that on the 1, but I'm doing like I'm hitting these pads with my index on the 1. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. See, I messed all up at the end there because I wasn't focused on the 1. Now you can also do like double up on the snares. Or instead of hitting the snare on the 3, you can hold out on like a pad. Hold on, let me try that again. Try that again. So that's kind of fun. Like it adds like a really like zany going in there, and then also it's fun. Like I haven't hit this pad yet, and it's like a really kind of, again, like a really kind of weird alternative to my shaker here. Listen to this, it's like a horn. So instead of hitting that shaker, watch what happens when I hit the horn. Now it's kind of, you notice that like when I was going 1, 1, 2, 3, some of the strikes on the pad were longer than the others, and it adds kind of more variation. Let me try again. Here we go. So that little see the variation in how long I'm holding on the pad? Again, because I have it set up to where it's a hold trigger. See the hold? If it was one shot, it would go on forever and it would just sound like a horrible mess. But since I put it on hold, it means you have to have your finger on it to have any sound, which means you can do the variation of, you know, how long the sound plays. It's fun. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm gonna get better, and if you follow along with me, you can get better too. And this is how this practicing and messing around with stuff is how we get better together. So thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, you know, subscribe so you can see the next one we're gonna do. Like maybe I'll do one a week of this series, so that way I can have like a marked measure of how I'm improving. And next week we're gonna use the actual IMPC Pro. That's coming out on Tuesday, and I am so excited about that. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Take a look at the other things. I review other apps and stuff, you know. But yeah, cool. Thanks for watching.